they put a padlock on here, and I have the key. I open it back up. You can see what it looks like in there. This building is one of the few buildings that you can actually walk upright. The crawl spaces in most of these buildings, the ceiling is about 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
And we have to walk like this with cages and a net and 2 flashlights, because in some of the buildings you can't see your hand in front of your face. It's so dark in there. Even in broad daylight, it's so pitch black in the center of these buildings. This building is a double building. It's connected somewhere down that way, and there's a little way that you go into the next building, but if you're deep in the middle of this building, it's pitch black in there. You can't see anything. And the ceilings, as you go into this building, they get lower and lower. So I've been in all 31 of these buildings. A building like this is a single building, it's not a double, and that's just a clear run straight across. But I spent 7 months in these buildings clearing them of the cats so NYCHA could close the buildings. The problem was they were originally closing them, not chasing the cats out first. So we came along and told them you can't lock live animals inside these buildings, so they allowed me to go in and get them out.
Just tell us what NYCHA is.
NYCHA is a New York City housing authority that I've been fighting for 10 years to win the rights to let these cats live on their property, because most of the cats come from tenants that abandoned them at one time or another. So it's not like these cats moseyed on into Ravenswood to live here. They were abandoned here by their owners, never getting spayed and neutered, and within a few years there was 300 cats on the property here. So when I came along in 2008, we immediately removed 100 kittens, a bunch of friendly cats, a bunch of sick cats, and we convinced the housing authority after many years of meetings and whatnot that it's actually beneficial to have the cats here. So
because
where there's cats, there are no rats. And a fine example of that is Queensbridge, down the road 4 blocks. The Queensbridge houses is infested with rats because they have no cats there, and all the apartments are infested. But as the cats started disappearing from Ravenswood, people started noticing more and more that they were getting mice and rats, and they were asking me, the same people that were yelling at me for feeding the cats were asking me to please bring the cats back. I said, I told you. I told you. You're going to want these cats here.
Where there's cats, there's no rats.
No rats, and that's what's most important when you're trying to get your point across. They're a natural rodent control, especially in a housing project where you see the garbage. You know, there's a lot of garbage sources, and that's where they congregate. And if they're fixed and vaccinated and fed, they're a wonderful rodent control. They keep the mice and rats just smell the cats and they stay away. They don't even have to see them. They know that they're there and they avoid them. So they're seeing it. NYCHA is seeing it. They're letting more and more complexes do TNR and letting the cats stay, and it's starting to catch on all over. Hopefully, I think NYCHA has about 4,000 complexes in New York City. We're working on all of them. So it's a big job for a little person.